Welcome back to the Tomarosa. Spring is over now and we've been really busy, so we want to get you caught up on all the goings on here on the Tomarosa. Our goal last year was to get going in gardening, and we did. We grew some potatoes, but this year we upped the game a little bit. We got some raised beds. The plants are doing well. We got all sorts of good things planted. Now the garden is not where we want it to eventually be. We want it to have a nice fence around it and have wood chip paths between the planters, but so far it's doing well, and we did put up this temporary electric fence just to keep the deer out. It's got a solar powered fence charger. But yeah, we got good plants going. We got some tomatoes and strawberries and beans, potatoes. We got an herb patch. We got some melons going, some zucchini and cucumbers. So we'll see what our harvest is like at the end of the season. So here's some footage of us getting the garden together.
Today we are working on landscaping around our house. For our garden, we decided to use these raised planter rings made by Tartar. These are 8 foot by 3 foot by 1 foot tall, and then also what they call fire rings.
I have a very technical plan for landscaping today. I'll move that dirt into these low spots.
This back blade is one of our newest pieces of equipment, and it's the kind of thing where you're like, how did I ever live without this piece of equipment? Another thing we worked on this spring was establishing a lawn around our house. That's not just so that it looks pretty, but we do want to enjoy our time on the farm a little bit more. We have ideas of, playing croquet and horseshoes, etc. So we work the soil by disking, culti-packing it, and then we put down some seed that had some microclover in it. I'll leave a link to the place that we got our seed from. They have a lot of different seed mixes that are good for different pollinators and also for lawns.
We have a metal roof on our house, and because of that we don't have gutters because the snow sliding down the roof tends to tear them off. So our solution was a gravel gutter at the base of the house. What we have is some scalloped concrete edgers set 32 inches away from the house, so it does encompass the drip line from our roof. And then behind that we have a weed fabric and filter cloth underneath pea gravel. And so the water from the roof falls on the pea gravel, and it's all graded to drain away from the house. And the gravel keeps the dirt from getting washed up onto the side of the house and keeps everything clean and tidy. Today is July 1st, and that is Canada Day. So in honor of our Canadian friends and our neighbors to the north, we are flying the Canadian Coast Guard flag today on our house. It's the only Canadian flag that we have. But otherwise, we're working at getting our house decked out for the July 4th holiday. Tomorrow we will put our American flag back up on the pole.
We also put up some flags on our fence posts as you come down the driveway.
The girls are about 17 months old. We've been grazing them since April 1st, and we move them to a new paddock every day, so they're always getting fresh grass. To subdivide the paddocks, we use polywire on a reel with step-in posts. We find it pretty convenient. And then we just drag their watering trough from paddock to paddock. And yeah, they enjoy being out on the grass.
That is what we have been up to this spring. We have a very huge summer ahead of us.
Got to build a barn. Probably a little bit more hay to put up. And did I mention build a barn?
Oh yeah. Oh, and we also are getting our heifers AI'd, so they're going to be bred.
And we're building a barn. What else are we doing?
We're building a barn. So stay tuned for all of that, and we will see you next time on the Tomarosa. Of course, our faithful farm companion has been working hard right along with us. There's a lot of birds today.
Can you turn on the camera?
Oh. Do you start talking?
I'm yachty.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Welcome back to the Tomarosa. Here. Oh, hello, Carly. Can you lay down?
Welcome back to the Tomarosa. So here's some footage. I got some in my eye. Hold on. I don't know what to say.
Oh.
I thought you were.
Oh. Okay.
It's so hot.
It's.